We'll meditate on this for some time. I need a mic, right? Sorry. Should really be arranged? Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Madhava Kunja Bihari. You all can be a little louder one more time. Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Janavalabha Girivaradhari Jaya Gopi Janavalabha Girivaradhari Yashodanandana Vrajajana Ranjana Yashodanandana Vrajajana Ranjana Yamuna Tera Vanachari Yamuna Tera Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja जय गोपी जनवल्लभा गिरिवरधारे गोपी जनवल्लभा गिरिवरधारे यशोदनन्दन व्रजजनरञ्जन यशोदनन्दन व्रजजनरञ्जन यमुनतीरावनचारे यमुनतीरावनचारे हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Jaya Radha Madhava Radha Madhava Radha Madhava Shri Radhe, Jaya Krishna Balaram Jaya Krishna Balaram Jaya Krishna Balaram Jaya Vrindavana Dham, Jaya Vrindavana Dham Jaya Vrindavana Dham Jaya Vrindavana Dham Jaya Vrindavana Dham, Jaya Gauranitai Jaya Gauranitai Jaya Gauranitai Jaya Gauranitai, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Jaya Prabhupada 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Nitai Gaura Haribo 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 Nitai Gaura Haribo, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudiraye, Nashta Prayeshu Abhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya, भगवती उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकीनन्दनाय च नन्दगोपाकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरन्दस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपा कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपां साग्रजातां सहगना रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपादान् सहगना ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिन्यति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे नमो महावदन्याय कृष्णप्रेमप्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्यनामिने गौरत्विषे नमः। हे कृष्णा करुणा सिन्धु दीनबन्धु जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिकान्त राधाकान्त नमोऽस्तुते तप्तकाञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा। I don't deserve it. Hare Krishna. How many of you are here for the first time today? Wow. Stan, you also, right? You also for the first time here, right? Second time. Ah, okay. Nice. Thank you. So, have you heard of Krishna consciousness before, or is it hearing for the first time today? I mean, for the temple, maybe first time, but you heard of this Krishna consciousness before? Yeah, everybody? Okay, wonderful. That's so nice. Okay. Uh, Tonight, I would like to touch upon from Srimad Bhagavatam, 6th canto. So this is from the pastimes of Vritrasura. I would like to, yeah, I mean, many of you might have heard of this, but I'd like to touch upon from this canto today. Because I was trying to speak about something else, but suddenly this morning, this one came to my mind. I thought, okay, let me change, and then I picked up Vritrasura's topic. Yeah, before that, I would like to ask all of you one small question. What is Krishna consciousness to you all? Let's keep it interactive. Yeah. At least this is not school, so let's keep it interactive. What is Krishna consciousness to you? Hare Krishna Prabhu, after seeing it a long time, I'm saying. Any answers? What is Krishna consciousness to you? Yes, Kanish Prabhu. Yeah. Serving Lord Krishna. Okay. What does that serving means? Thank you, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu. Have that love for Krishna. Wonderful. Any other answers? Okay. Sarvadharman Prityaja. Surrender. Thank you, Prabhu. Yes. Any other answers? Wow. Because Mataji and family, they always do that. I mean, in Harinams, there, when we look at them, we automatically get smile. That's default, you know. It's always brings that joy in our faces by looking at you. Because you're so happy dancing in the Harinams especially. Thank you so much. Still, you're doing it so enthusiastically. Whenever Harinam comes, like you people always come in our pictures. Thank you. Thank you for your wonderful services for ISKCON Amsterdam that you're doing always. Any other answers? Re remembering Krishna always. Wow. Is that possible? No. Okay. And can someone says yes? Yes. Okay. Is that possible? How? Sri Sri Karnita Gaurchandra Bhagavan ki having words, thoughts, actions. So then that means you're full-time Krishna consciousness with that. Yeah? Okay. Then how many of us are going for work? All of us? All of us are going? I'm also going. So do we have these words at work, at our work? So how many hours we all work? Please try to understand. Let's keep it interactive. It's fine. Yeah. So how many hours we all work? 8, 9 hours, 10 hours, something like that. Yeah. So at least in those 9 hours, are we able to think about Krishna? No. Yes. No. Yes. Yes. Okay. So if you can look like that, like let's say, imagine average age for this Kali Yuga is approximately average, let's say 100 used to be, but now I think with the lifestyle, we are close to like 70 or 60s, yeah, or 80, I can say. Let's consider the top number 100, yeah. Let's assume that we all are there for 100 years properly. Then in that 100 years, I mean, in a day, half a day we sleep, yeah. So out of 24 hours, 12 hours is gone, right? So let's say out of 100 years, how many years are gone now without being Krishna consciousness? 50 gone. And then now for our daily chores, what we do, at least morning for our activities, Sachin Prabhu, Hare Krishna, good to see you. And for our morning chores, how many hours we spend? Maybe 1 hour, 2 hours, yeah. And for cooking, 2 hours. So how many hours are gone? Do we have hours or not? 4 hours are gone. Yeah, out of 12, 4 are gone now. Yeah, so how many hours left? 8 hours left. So 8 hours means like average if you live really for 100 years. So how many hours, how many years you can be Krishna conscious? And imagine in that 8 hours also, I'm telling you, we will not be thinking about Krishna. We'll be doing so many other activities, going here, attending this party or attending this occasion, doing this activity. I have to buy this, buy home, and then you feel old with that, sell it, and then buy another one. And then you change your cars, go for insurance. I mean, lot of things we do. Yeah, hardly if I can say like literally if we can sit and meditate for Krishna, how many minutes that we can spend in a day? How many? 100 minutes. So that means approximately 1.5 hour, close to about 1 hour, yeah, 1 hour 40 minutes Prabhu can spend. Yeah, so that means I think he's telling that he will chant that 16 rounds. that, that's the time. Yeah. See, why I put these thoughts to you? Because, we really need to understand when it comes to the reality ground, are we really Krishna conscious or not? Because many a times we always say that I'm Krishna conscious and then I'm a devotee. We term ourselves as devotee and then we start neglecting so many other things. I'll tell you this pastime from this sixth canto. So let's to connect to this dot. I did not think about this dot, but suddenly this dot came just now. So let me try to connect this dot to sixth canto. What happens there? So there was a spiritual master. His name is Brihaspati. Yeah, keep your questions with you. Maybe in the end, I will leave it for 10, 15 minutes for the questionnaire. Yeah, we can have interaction so that at least take something home meaningful. Yeah. So there was a spiritual master. His name is Brihaspati. Yeah. And then when Brihaspati once he walks in the courtyard of Indra, Lord Indra. Yeah. So when Indra was in the courtyard and he was with his wife Sachi and uh, he was he was being praised by his ministers and the courtyard members. So he was extremely absorbed in his material opulence. So he was completely immersed in those praises. He totally forgot about his position. So then when spiritual master comes, what generally we do? When a guru comes, obviously like we try to bow down, we do our dandavats, we we pray our obeisances, and then we start taking care of him. Do you need something? So we immediately go and pay our obeisances. But then Lord Indra had seen it that his guru has passed by, but then because of he was totally immersed in his material opulence, and then he totally forgot that he need to do this due respect to his spiritual master. And then Brihaspati I understood that yes, looks like Indra is really um, in his own world, and then he lost the basic ethics like that what a disciple should do for a spiritual master. But then if you have that etiquette, then if it is not corrected, then it grows and grows. So that is the reason why Brihaspati immediately disappears from that courtyard. Then Indra realizes. Indra realizes that wow, that my spiritual master was here. Where is he now? So then he starts searching inside his palace, and then he starts searching every corner, and then he couldn't find him. So Brihaspati is not there. He understood. He realized his mistake. Then immediately he start feeling bad about his own etiquette, and then yeah, he start approaching multiple people. But then by then already spiritual master is not there, so he already made an offense to his guru. So then with this, they don't have the spiritual master now. So when there is no guru, it's really difficult. So now, because he does not have the blessings of guru, spiritual master, now all the demons got to know this fact that like they don't have spiritual master now. So now they're weak. They're at the weak position. So this is the time for us to attack. So now all the demons started attacking. So the moment they got to know the news, they started attacking Lord Indra and his palace and other devatas. So then Indra understood his mistake, and then they all approach. Whom they will approach when they have a problem? Brahma or Shivji. Yes. So in this regard, he approaches Brahma. So they all approaches Lord Brahma. So then Brahma is actually the creator, right? Secondary creator. The first primary creator is Krishna himself. Then Brahma is the secondary creator. So Brahma, when these people all approached Lord Brahma, then he understood that what the mistake that Indra had done. So Brahma got to know this. Then Brahma really chastises Indra. How can you do this? This is really bad. You're not supposed to do this. Just because of your offenses, now see the entire kingdom is struggling now. You lost your spiritual master. Just one small mistake, you know. So that's how these details are so intricate. We sometimes feel neglect about these things, but everything is so deep. We really need to understand how this is going to affect not just us when we are having that positions. So when we hold that responsibility, it also affects the entire community. So the same thing happened here. So now Brahma suggests them that okay, now you don't have spiritual master, you don't have guru. So let me guide you. You can go and approach Vishwarupa. Yeah, he is the son of Twasta. So Vishwarupa, he is a person who can help you at this moment. Then they approach this person Vishwarupa. He actually basically has three heads. So when they approached Vishwarupa, so Vishwarupa finally got to know that like yeah, he really needs some help. So then Vishwarupa started helping him. So now at this point of time, Vishwarupa knows about one specific kavacha that he has, one protection shield that he has, that is Narayan Kavach. So he knows this Narayan Kavach. This acts like a protecting shield for your entire body and also for your entire kingdom and all. So then Vishwarupa started explaining about this Narayan Kavach to Indra. So Indra really got to know about this, how to do this Narayan Kavach. So he learned from Vishwarupa. So now Indra also had this Narayan Kavach. I'm not going into the details of this Narayan Kavach. Like there are certain ways that like the 12 syllable mantra needs to recite it. Certain times you need to take shower. You need to be maintain some cleanliness. So many rules are given in the sixth canto. We are not going into those details at this moment. But if you are interested, what is this Narayan Kavach? You can read sixth canto. This Vritrasura's pastime. So there's a separate chapter called Narayan Kavach, so that you can read. So Om Namo Narayanaya and then Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. These are the mantras that they will be reciting during this process. So finally, Indra also got the Narayan Kavach. Yeah, you're all with me. Who is the father of Vishwarupa? Twasta. And who left the kingdom when Brihaspati? Yeah. Okay, good. You're all with me. And now Indra also had Narayan Kavach. So now he is also having full strength and power. So now all the demons, they got to know that this is what happening. But then when they're performing, because now they will be doing multiple fire sacrifices in their kingdom. So now who is the spiritual master for him? Like who is guiding them? That is Vishwarupa. So now at this point of time, Vishwarupa's mother side is like his mother comes from the demons family. His father comes from the Devatas family. So because of this reason, whatever the results coming from the fire sacrifice, he give little bit to his mother's family also, that is towards the demons. So whatever the results that were coming from this fire sacrifice, he started giving little bit to his mother's side family, that is demons, towards the demons. So now Indra got to know this. You are being in our kingdom, you are guiding us, and now the results, whatever coming from these sacrifices, you are giving this part to little bit towards these demons. How far this is fair? So immediately what Indra does, what if you are in that position, what will you do? Behead the person, okay? So Prabhu is very straightforward. I mean, in the real world, do you do that really? In the real world, do you do that? You go and confront, okay? Next, any other steps? Chastise. Yeah, that's good way. Go chastise the person. Have you come across this sort of any instances, not like exactly the same? Like, have you come across in your day-to-day life any other? Try to negotiate, yeah. But have you come across this sort of any instances in your day-to-day life, Prabhu? Any? Can you name one? Yeah, good reasons. Wonderful, good thought, yeah. But my question is like such sort of instances where like we also take some actions, but before that, sometimes we need to help other side party. In office, so many teams we have. Yeah, we work for our own Scrum team, but then other Scrum team comes and asks for help. Without checking with our product owner, we directly help that team, isn't it? Yeah, but here what Indra does is he directly comes and behead this Vishwarupa. Gone. He beheaded Vishwarupa. So beheaded means he chopped off all the three heads of Vishwarupa. So he's dead now. So this is such a very big thing because first of all he needs to understand he was actually in a position to help these people. He came all the way on their request. He came, but yeah, like Prabhu said, he would have gone and chastised, or like Prabhu said, he would have gone and first asked the reason why are you giving. There could be reason that why he's doing some part of this partition or biased. So that at least maybe after that he would have given a warning or something. But then he directly beheaded Vishwarupa, and Vishwarupa is no more. So this news got to know to Twasta. Yes, father got to know the news now. So the father is very angry. And how can you do this? You have done such a great Vaishnava aparadh. Like he's also a Brahman, right? He came as a guru and then he's also a Brahman equally. So now you have done such a great offense. And Indra actually, he, at this point of time in Bhagavatam, it says that Indra would have, uh, he has such power that whatever the reactions that is coming through this curse, because it's also a killing of a Brahmana, right? Almost killing like a Brahmana aparadh. So whatever reactions come this, he can actually nullify it with through his power. But then he's being right. What he says is that I ready to accept whatever reactions come from this act. So he stood in that position. So he tries to take whatever reaction from coming from this, and then eventually what he does is whatever the reactions coming from this aparadh, he distribute it to four things. Yeah, one is he distribute to land, and then he distributed to water, one fourth, another one fourth is distributed to plants, and another one fourth is distributed to women. Yeah. So I'll tell you in details that land means, like there's a forest land. You cannot use it for any other purpose. Desert land actually. So desert land you cannot use it for any purpose. You can't live there. That's not for sustainability. Yeah. 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 I mean, in Govardhan village in Mumbai, they converted this barren land to cultivated land. They got the Limca Book of Records. This is from ISKCON Mumbai. So our devotees are doing really wonders. But then when the land is like a desert, it cannot be useful. So that's what, wherever you see this desert land, this is actually the partition, the reaction that Indra has got it. He distributed it to the land. That's where you see that one fourth of the land is like desert. And then the one fourth of the reaction he has also given to what? Next one, water. So whenever you see on the water there is a foam on it, it's not clean. You cannot drink that one. It's forbidden. Yeah. So that's why if you see any water, there's a foam, you think, no, it's not good. So that's how we treat that as like impure and we cannot consume that. It's not good for us. And then third one was plants. Yeah. So there are certain plants which give this sap. They release this sap, which is harmful to you. And this also, when I was reading this also strike me that in South India we have this really big palm trees. They have this white color juice comes, which is with foam. I also, because it is actually, if you drink that more, you'll feel unconscious. There's also chance that you leave your body. No, I can imagine it. It's not good. So already the impurity is given to all these categories. Yeah. So we call it as in our local language kallu. I don't know how do you call. But then if you take that direct from the plants, I mean, definitely person can leave the body. It's so strong. So that's how the one fourth of his reaction is given to plants also. There somewhere you see wherever the tree barks are giving this sort of a sap, that's not at all useful. And then that's how these are all taking the reactions. And the number fourth is women. So basically women also undergo this menstrual cycles, the periodic cycles. So during the time, this one fourth of the reaction is also given to women. So from this Vindra is the main reason for all these things to happen. So he has distributed this. If you have any questions, please ask Lord Indra on this part. This is what I can say. So now after this reaction is done, so now Twasta is very angry because he sent his son to protect the Devatas, right? They did not have the protection at all. So now he sent his son to protect the entire Devata's kingdom. But then Lord Indra killed his son. So now Twasta started doing a big tapasya. He's doing a fire sacrifice. He started chanting mantras. He started chanting mantras in such a way that I need a son who can kill Indra, right? He was praying intensely, doing this tapasya that he needs a son who can kill Indra. But then the intention is really bad here, that you cannot do the sacrifices just for your own benefits. There's a reason, I think, yeah, multiple reasons are here, but at least if you can look, the intentions are not pure. So while doing these mantras, he chants in a way that, like, instead of pronouncing that I need a son who can kill Indra, it pronounced in a way that, like, I need a son who can get killed by Indra. I'm telling an English version, but there are Sanskrit versions of it. I'm not going through those details. But that's how he has started chanting. So finally, he got a son. Uh, his name is Vritrasura. Yeah. So Vritrasura comes into the picture now. So he's very gigantic person. He is growing day by day. He's very blackish, very terrific personality. Is so big. Is growing like anything. Even everybody looking like a small puppets in front of him. Such is the power of this Vritrasura. Such a very powerful demon finally appeared through the prayers of Twasta. But instead of he going to kill Indra, he gonna get killed by Indra. So that how we're gonna see that. So now Vritrasura appeared, and then finally all the devatas got to know that there's a heavy gigantic personality appeared who is coming and following us to attack all of us. So now all the devatas are really worried about this thing. So now at this point of time, again, all the devatas, what they will do when they are in trouble? Go approach Brahma. Yeah. So this time Brahma cannot help because this time directly they approach Lord Vishnu. So Brahma's thing is gone now. So now even Brahma cannot help in this. Very powerful. This guy is really really powerful. And finally he approaches all the devatas headed by Lord Indra. They approach um, Vishnu, Lord Vishnu. And then Vishnu, yeah, Lord Vishnu knows all this. And then finally Vishnu guides them that, yeah, I can understand what are all things happened. At least what I can suggest you is at this point of time, go and approach the person, Dadichi. He's a Dadichi Muni, and he can make a thunderbolt out of his spine. And yeah, and then you can use this like a weapon, and then with this weapon you can kill Vritrasura. Only this is the thing which can kill Vritrasura, nothing else can work here. Yeah. So imagine if one of us are that Dadichis, are we ready to give our spine to make a thunderbolt for helping devatas? No? Yes? Anybody from there? If you are that Dadichi, imagine including myself, if we are that Dadichi, are we ready to give our life just to help these people? No, we are not in that position now. We need to pray. We need to pray like how to become like Dadichi actually. So now all the devatas approaches Dadichi Muni, and then they ask Dadichi that we need to make this powerful weapon, thunderbolt weapon, but we need to manufacture by taking your spine. And they explain this manufacturing process, but then Dadichi initially, in a very funny way, he denies their request. Just want to hear what is the intention. And then he says that like, come on, how can I give my life? Because when I give my body parts, then I may leave the body in a very painful situation. So when you're in a very painful situation, there is a chance that I may not think about Lord Vishnu. I may not think about Lord Krishna. So at that point of time, if I leave the body, it is difficult. So you can even lie if you think that this is going to protect your body. So he explains about like the importance of taking care of the body. Basically, these days we do like this yoga, that yoga, Hatha yoga, Stanga yoga, all that, just to take care of our body, but not knowing the exact reason. So in the same funny way, he was also telling like this. But then finally, Devatas request him, please him, telling that we come here for a charity, for the higher purpose. Lord Vishnu has ordered it. Finally, Dadichi says that like, who am I? This is bodies, everything is from Lord Krishna. And if I don't help you when Lord Vishnu is requesting, then what is the purpose of maintaining this body? So that is the goodness of this Dadichi Muni. He immediately praises these people. I'm so happy to do this for all of you. And then finally he gives his spine and all, and from that thunderbolt is made, and he leaves his body, Dadichi Muni. So we need to really pray that like we need to develop that real love for Krishna. That is true Krishna consciousness. Whatsoever happens to us, we will not really worry about it. And Dadeshmani also really very nice translations given here. Explained that he really glorifies Lord Vishnu, and considering Krishna is the primary source of everything, and then giving back to him like when he's asking what is wrong in that, he clearly explains it in a very nice way, that we really develop that love for Krishna. So if you're going home, I mean, after you go home, please, you can read this sixth canto translations. At least you get the overview now. Yeah. So we are covering almost 3 chapters now. I'm trying to cover in this time. So maybe it's good if you go and read in detail, you get the better details. Okay. So now Thunderbolt is ready. So now again, what will happen? So now again, all devatas, Lord Indra holding this thunderbolt weapon. So on sitting on his Airavat, he is heading towards the the demons and Vritrasura, basically to attack Vritrasura. So now he is on his Airavat, and then finally he comes onto the battlefield, and Vritrasura is so powerful, and but now these devatas were really empowered by the weapon and also the blessings. So by considering this enthusiasm, they started attacking these demons along with Vritrasura in a very powerful way. So all the demons, like who is like who came to support Vritrasura also, they're running back. They're going away from the battlefield. And then and even though when they're running away, they're going back. even Devatas are still attacking them. Yeah, and then here Vritrasura tells very nice points. So Vritrasura says, see, how can you be so unethical? There are certain rules that are followed even when there is a war. Yeah, like you generally it says that like you cannot have a war. I mean, you cannot attack when there are like women in the war field, or when there are children. You cannot do a war. There are nice details given here. I think these all like even still today they're applicable. When the opponent, the enemy is sleeping, you cannot attack them. When the enemy is not ready, when they don't have the weapons or something, when they are not ready, you don't have any right to attack them. So yeah. And it also says that like Hare Krishna Prabhu, and it also says that like when the enemies are not in their positions, when they're not having their weapons and they're running away, you don't have any right to attack them. So how bad you people are. And Vritrasura started chastising Devatas. So by hearing to all this, Indra is really surprised. How come he's talking so nicely and then very good words? He's looking like a very gigantic demon, right? He's so big. And then this incident happened when actually Vrindra threw his disc initially. He did not use Thunderbolt immediately. He first used his bolt. He used other weapons. And then now Dhritarashtra started speaking. Actually, in Srimad Bhagavatam, if you see, to this demon, it's written as Sri Vritra Uvacha. It's added Sri. Yeah. And then I was like, why to this demon it's added Sri? Actually, they also added around 12th verse, somewhere like that. By then, he was still in the demoniac mode. By then, already added the Sri to Vritrasura. So, if you can understand what is the intention of this Vritrasura is that finally here, let's come back to the final conclusion. Here, finally, Vritrasura reveals that he loves Lord Vishnu. He is really looking for to be as a servant of the servant of Lord Krishna. So he finally tells all these details. I would like to read few translations. But before that, to give you the context, Vritrasura now asking Indra. So generally Indra came to fight Vritrasura, right? So with what weapon? Because what Vishnu guided? Vishnu told, use this thunderbolt weapon. This is the only way to kill Vritrasura. But then what Indra is doing here? He was not using this. He was trying to use his own things before. And Vritrasura was breaking them. So Indra was thinking, if I send this thunderbolt, even if you break this, what will happen to me? So he was not having enough faith that what Vishnu has actually told to him, right? So he would have done that. Then Vritrasura directly says that, oh, my dear Indra, you came here because actually Vritrasura's purpose itself is to get killed by that thunderbolt only, nothing else. That is only his existence. And he says that, see, Lord Vishnu has sent you with a condition that you need to use your weapon to kill me, that is a thunderbolt. Throw that thunderbolt on me, not these weapons. I'll break all of this. You throw that onto me. And finally, he reveals these four translations I would like to read here. They're very important. Please try to follow. I mean, I will ask you what you understood from this. अहं हरे तव पादैकमूल दासानुदासो भवितास्मि भूयः मनस्मरेताशु पतेर्गुणांस्ते गृणीतवा कर्म करोतु कायः. The translation says, O my Lord, O Supreme Personality of Godhead, will this is all Vritrasura is telling, will I again be able to be a servant of your eternal servants who find shelter only at your lotus feet? O Lord of my life, may again become their servant so that my mind may always think of your transcendental attributes, my words always glorify those attributes, and my body always engage in the loving service of your Lordship. So wonderful, right? He's talking about like his mind, body, everything to be Krishna conscious. He's asking, is being a demon, but he wants himself to be Krishna conscious in terms of his body, thoughts, everything, and at the same time his actions also. And what is he asking here? The main important thing he's asking in this verse, what did he ask? He want to be a servant of Lord Vishnu. He's not even telling that I want to become a servant. He's telling I want to be a servant to the servant of Lord Vishnu. So nice. Dasanudasa is telling. And then in the next verse he says, It's very important verse and also one of my favorite verses here. Nanakaprastam nachapa ramestyam nasarvabhaumam narasa dipatyam nayoga siddhir apunar bhuvam va samanjasatva virahaya kangshe. Translation: O my Lord, source of all opportunities, I do not desire to enjoy in Dhruloka, the heavenly planets, or the planet where Lord Brahma resides. Nor do I want to be in supreme ruler of all the earthly planets or the lower planetary systems. I do not desire to be master of the powers of mystic yoga, nor do I want liberation if I have to give up your lotus feet. What all he said? Generally, many people, like even Dhruva got Dhruloka, blessings from Lord Vishnu. That's how he's reciting there always. But then here, Dhritarashtra is telling, I do not even want to desire to enjoy in Dhruloka. He doesn't want to be in Dhruloka, not even the heavenly planets, or the planet where Lord Brahma resides. That is the topmost. Because after Garbhodakshaya Vishnu, from his navel, Brahma appears. And everything is from him, so that is the highest planet. So he's telling, even I don't want to be in that planet, nor I do want to be supreme ruler of earthly planets or the lower planetary systems. So even higher planets, lower planets, he doesn't want. We are in the earthly bhu planet. We have upper 6 planetary systems and below 7 planetary systems. There are 14 planetary systems, right? You all know that? Yeah. Yeah. So he doesn't want to be in any of this, neither higher nor lower. I do not decide to be master of the powers of mystic yoga, nor I do not want liberation. And in the next verse it says, O lotus-eyed Lord, as baby birds that have not yet developed their wings always look for their mother to return and feed them. A small calves tied with ropes await anxiously the time of milking, when they will be allowed to drink the milk of their mothers. Or as a morose wife whose husband is away from home always longs for him to return and satisfy her in all respects. I always yearn for the opportunity to render direct service unto you. So here there are multiple examples given. It's really nice to understand these analogies. One is baby birds that have not developed their wings. So what happens when baby birds are there in a nest? They look for food, but they cannot fly. They cannot go out. So who helps them? Parent, the mother bird, right? So what it does, it goes outside, collects food from in its beak, and then feeds through their beaks, right? That is a care the birds give. And I'm like, he is telling here, I'm looking like I want to be like your servant here. And in the next example here, he also says that like when the cows are there, the calves are going for milking, and at least calves put some endeavors to go get some milk from mother's milk, right? Whereas in the baby birds, they just stay in the nest. They don't put any endeavors. They just remain in the nest. If you look in the second example, calves at least run towards mother to get the milk, right? And in the third example, like generally husband and wife, like wife always wait for husband, and then husband comes and it says husband is away from home always longs for him to return and satisfy her in all respects. But here, wife and husband, they put complete endeavors to satisfy one another. So now, in the end, he's telling, I always earn for the opportunity to render direct services onto you. So he is not looking for like just staying in one nest, getting the mercy, no. Or put little endeavors like a calf to get milk, no. Or like put full efforts so that I mean wife and husband get satisfied. So even not even that. Finally he's telling, I want to render direct services onto you, my dear Vishnu. He's telling, is it not wonderful that how is he praying? Yeah, being a demon, he's telling all these details. So finally he's looking for that, and then I'll try to end here, that if you can understand here Vritrasura, finally by telling all this, then Indra finally also in Vritrasura demands Indra that throw that weapon on me, that thunderbolt. And finally Indra uses that, and then he um, chops him his neck for like for 100 years, 1 year, 1 year, okay, 1 year, something like that. So he almost, Indra took 1 year using that weapon to kill Vritrasura. So such is the power of Vritrasura. But then, having so much power, finally, what he did, what he was doing, he was always surrendering. He wants to engage in the service. He wants to serve to the devotees who serve Lord Vishnu. So that is his intention. So there's also nice prayers here, but I would like to end here that like from Rudrasura's pastimes that what all happened to Rudrasura. But if you can understand Rudrasura, he was also in a previous life, he was a Chitraketu Maharaj. He has the blessings from Sankarshan and all. We will not go to those details about his past life. That's again another big chapters. But at least here. So now initially I put one question. What was that? Are we Krishna conscious or not? Right? So when we are at work, we have decided already how many hours we have left for at least in a day. Maybe we come up like 1.5 to 2 hours. That's what we thought that we can be Krishna conscious in a day. So that means out of 100 years of, in case if you live for 100 years, 50 years are gone for sleep and almost the rest of all the hours are gone. Maybe like out of 100 years, if you look only 2 hours per day, so how many years it will come? 8 years. Yeah, our PhD is here. So approximately eight years of like maybe you can be Krishna conscious in your life, yeah. But then at our work we cannot be Krishna conscious, and when you are doing services, when you are doing other activities, we cannot be Krishna conscious. That's what we thought. But then in this example, if you look, even the Vritrasura came with an intention to kill Indra, who is the head of Devatas, and also to attack all the Devatas. He was having what? He was fully Krishna conscious, right? Wasn't he? Look at the love that he has for Krishna. He was always having that thoughts, but then he was doing his duty, whatever he has come for the purpose, he was doing it. So that's how it says that like in Bhagavad Gita also that karmanya vadikarasse na karm. So in this verse also, if you can look, do your duty, but don't have expectations on the results. And in the third line, it also says that don't think that you are the reason or you're the cause for these whatever the results come to you. And in the fourth line, finally, it says that like, don't get detached by not doing your duties. So there are one do and three don'ts they explain here in this verse. But in yeah, in majority of the real world people, majority of the real world people misuse this verse. But then if you can understand how to do your duty by being Krishna conscious is most important. So it is possible because we can cook and at the same time we can also talk to another person, right? We can cook and at the same time we can also talk to our family members and still the dish comes out very perfectly fine. How many of us does that? While cooking, we call to our parents or calling to someone else. Yeah. So dish also comes good and the talk also goes well. And so that means we can do multitasking, right? So Krishna conscious, like I asked the definition initially, few people mentioned surrendering to the lotus feet. Few people mentioned engaging in the services. Somebody said having words, thoughts, everything about Krishna. So Krishna conscious is something that really it's simple for the simplest people. So even if you engage in the services, it's a Krishna consciousness. Imagine in the service where you cannot Krishna. Even if you think that you cannot think about Krishna, but still you're engaged in the service, it's also Krishna consciousness. So one final thing I can say is look for activities where you feel happy. It comes out very natural to you. Yeah, think of any activity which is very natural to you and it gives you happiness also. And at the same time, it has some social impact. It adds social benefit. And at the same time, you don't expect anything from this. Is it clear? Think of any activity that comes out very happily for you. When you're doing it, you'll be very happy. And it comes out very natural for you. And at the same time, there is no, I mean, it has social impact, like it adds some benefit in social lifestyle. And at the same time, you do not have any expectations. Do you have any such activity? Anything? Prabhu, can I ask if I mean if it is personal, okay, otherwise cooking and doing katha. Okay. But still I think that day if the dish is not there, still we look for the result there. At the end, we still have the expectations there. One thing is, I think it's a pure devotional service for sure. Like Prabhu mentioned, he's our guru. I mean, guidance also. So one thing I can say is it's a pure devotional service. Look for such services where you're very natural, you're happy. Maybe if an artist, go for paintings. Look, all the whatever AI these days using, majority of the paintings are done by our devotees. After Srila Prabhupada gave the explanations in the West, so our own West people have done these paintings. That's how you could see all these nice paintings. Many of them are like the foundation principles for even for AI generation these days. Yeah. So if you're good at cooking, you can have a conscious cooking session. So many things that anything you can do. That way you can have Krishna conscious time. The more you have Krishna conscious time, the more things that gonna come to us when even when we are leaving the body. So one small example I gave in the embassy session recently, 2 minutes, Mataji, in the embassy session, that imagine you have a gallery. We have everybody has a gallery these days, right? It will be at least minimum of 100 GB, 200 GB. It gets filled with all the HD pictures, right? So when you just keep scrolling, when you stop somewhere, so it stops on some other picture. So basically that is our consciousness. So if you have more of Krishna conscious pictures there, so that means when you stop it somewhere, that means you're really Krishna conscious. So don't buy a mobile to have only Krishna's pictures. That's not the intention. The intention is how you're really conscious about it. Make sense? Yeah? Yeah. So please think about those activities. 4 things I said. Start thinking. That really addresses the question that, then who am I? Who am I that really this activity comes very natural and happy and it has a social impact? And I don't have any expectations on that after doing that activity. Start thinking, it's really meaningful. I heard this from Nilama Prabhula in one of the sessions. Still figuring it out, some answers for that. So it's really exploring yourself. Yeah, I can leave it here. So I can say Gandra Srimad Bhagavatam ki, Vritrasura ki, Jai. Yeah, he's a devotee. We need to seek his blessings. Thank you. We'll end here. We'll have Gaurarti now. So maybe we can ask Prabhu one. Yeah, Kirtan. Our Kirtan. No, I was looking for them only. Kirtan Prabhu is here. Kirtan Prabhu can. Yeah, I think their team is here, so they will lead Gaurarti now. Yeah. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिति नामिने ॐ श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त नमस्ते सरस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यादिशतारिणे शिव जय जय गोरा चांदे आरती को शोभा शिव जय शिव जय जय गोरा चांदे आरती को शोभा शिव जय ओ जानवी तटवने जगमन लोभाजा जानवी तटवने जगमन लोभाजा गोरांगिरारती शोभा जग जन मन लोभा गौरांगेररति शोभा जग जन मन लोभा गौरांगेररति शोभा जग जन मन लोभा गौरांगिरारति शोभा जग जन मन लोभा ओ जग जन मन लोभा जग जन मन लोभा ओ निताय गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल निताय गौर हरि बोल ओ निताय गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल निताय गौर हरि बोल दखिननि ताई चांद बामे गदाधर दखे चांद बामे गदाधर दखे निकटे अद्वैत श्रीनि वास छत्रधारा निकटे अद्वैत श्रीनि वास छत्रधारा बशियाचे गुराचान रत्नसिंहासने बशियाचे गोराचान रत्नसिंहासने बसे ओ आरती करे न ब्रह्मा आदि देवगणे आरती करे न ब्रह्मा आदि देवगणे नर हरि आदि करी चामर ढुलाय नर हरि आदि करी चामर ढुलाय ओ संजय मुकुंद बासु घोषादि गाय ओ संजय मुकुंद बासु घोषादि गाय शंख बाजे घंटा बाजे बाजे करताल शंख बाजे घंटा बाजे बाजे करताल ओ मधुर मृदंग बाजे परमरसाल ओ मधुर मृदंग बाजे परमरसाल ओ शंख बाजे घंटा बाजे मधुर 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 बाजे ओ शंख बाजे घंटा बाजे मधुर 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 बाजे ओ शंख बाजे घंटा बाजे मधुर 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 बाजे शंख बाजे घंटा बाजे मधुर 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 बाजे ओ मधुर 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 बाजे, ओ मधुर 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 बाजे, ओ शंखा बाजे घंटा बाजे, मधुर 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 बाजे, ओ शंखा बाजे घंटा बाजे, मधुर मृदंग बाजे, मधुर 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 बाजे, ओ मधुर 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 बाजे, निताय गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल, निताय गौर हरि बोल, ओ निताय गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल, निताय गौर हरि बोल, बहु कोटि चंद्र जिनी वदन उज्ज्वल, बहु कोटि चंद्रजिनी वदन उज्ज्वल, बहु काल देशे बनमाला, कोर झलमाला, काल देश बनमाला, कोरे झलमाला, शिवा शुक नारद प्रेमे गदगद, शिवा शुक नारद प्रेमे गदगद, ओ ठाकुर भगति नोद देखे गोरार संपद, ठाकुर भगति विनोद देखे गोरार संपद, जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद, श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासदि गौर भक्तवृंद, श्री जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैता गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद जय श्री हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Oh, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Oh, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Oh, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Oh, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Oh, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Srila Prabhupada. Nitai Gaur Haribo, 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 Nitai Gaur Haribo. Oh, Nitai Gaur Haribo, 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 Nitai Gaur Haribo. Oh, Nitai Gaur Haribo, 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 Nitai Gaur Haribo. Oh, Nitai Gaur Haribo, 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 Nitai Gaur Haribo. Nitai Gaur Pramanande. जय विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य स्तोत्र शत श्रीमती तवाई ग्रेस भैचरणारविंद भक्ति वेदांत समश्र प्रभुपाद की जय विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य स्तोत्र शत श्रीमती तवाई ग्रेस भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती ठाकुर शिला प्रभुपाद की अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की नामाचार्य शिला हरिदास ठाकुर की प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शासद गौड़ भक्त वृंद की श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन की श्री वृंदावन धाम की श्री मथुरा धाम की श्री नवद्वीप मायापुर धाम की श्री जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की श्री अम्स्टरडम धाम की गंगा माई की यमुना माई की भक्ति देवी की तुलसी महारानी की हरिनाम संकीर्तन यज्ञ की बृहत मृदंग की तनसनेतो बुक डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन की तनसनेतो प्रसादम डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन की समवेत गौड़ भक्त वृंद की निताय गौड़ परमानंदे. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to Sri Guru and Gauranga. All glories to Srila Prabhupada.
नरसिंहाय नमस्ते नरसिंहाय प्रह्लादलाददायिने प्रह्लादलाददायिने हिरण्यकाशीपूर्वक्षः हिरण्यकाशीपूर्वक्षः शिलातङ्कानखालये शिलातङ्कानखालये इतो न सिंह परतो न सिंह इतो न सिंह परतो न सिंह इतो न सिंह परतो न सिंह यतो यतो यामि ततो न सिंह यतो यतो यामि ततो न सिंह बाहिर्न सिंह हृदये न सिंह बाहिर्न सिंह हृदये न सिंह बाहिर्न सिंह हृदये न सिंह नरसिंहमदिं शरणं प्रपद्ये ओ नरसिंहमदिं शरणं प्रपद्ये नरसिंहमदिं शरणं प्रपद्ये ओ नरसिंहमदिं शरणं प्रपद्ये तव करकमलवरेणाकाम् अद्भुतशृङ्गां ललिता हिरण्यकशिपु तनुभृङ्गां केशवधृता नरहरिरूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे तव करकमलवरेणाकाम् अद्भुतशृङ्गां ललिता हिरण्यकशिपु तनुभृङ्गां केशवधृता नरहरिरूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे केशवधृता नरहरिरूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे केशवधृता नरहरिरूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय केशवधृता नरहरिरूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय केशवधृता नरहरिरूपा हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय नरसिंहदेव 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 जय नरसिंहदेव जय नरहरि 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 जय नरहरि जय लक्ष्मी नरसिंह लक्ष्मी नरसिंह लक्ष्मी नरसिंह जय लक्ष्मी नरसिंह ओ जय प्रहलाद महाराज प्रहलाद महाराज प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रहलाद महाराज जय गौरानिताय 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 श्री श्री गौरानिताय जय गौरानिताय 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 श्री श्री गौरानिताय जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय श्रीला प्रभुपाद जय जय गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल निताय गौर हरि बोल निताय गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल निताय गौर हरि बोल नरसिंह भगवान की जय प्रहलाद महाराज की जय निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल
Thank you so much. That was a long Nashing Aarti we had so far. She asked for the time. I said you do it. Thank you. That was very, very nice. First of all, I would like to thank all the people. I think it's house packed. Thank you so much for coming and spending your time at ISKCON Amsterdam Sunday Feast program. So you all liked it today? Did you all like it? I think you can be a little more louder. Did you all like it? Yes, you all liked it. Me too. Thank you. So I would like to thank all the volunteers who make this happen every week, irrespective of their schedules, because everybody here is a volunteer. So everybody is also full-time employees. So they spend there some time for Krishna services. We talked about Krishna consciousness, right? So they try to engage like this. So maybe to identify those 4 routes which we discussed. But would like to thank first of all the Pujari team. Today the altar decoration and everything is done by Her Grace Rajrani Mataji here. Haribo! And who did the flower vases, Mataji? Nartaki Radha Mataji. Okay, to Nartaki Radha Mataji ki Haribo! So I think we also have a big Pujari team led by so many devotees. It's going really well, coming with good structure and everything. So many people in the Pujari team. I would like to name all the Pujaris: Jankinath Prabhu, Jagdish Prabhu. I mean, our head Pujari is, the senior Pujari is Muktidatri Mataji, and Jagdish Prabhu, Jankinath Prabhu, Astashaki Mataji, Rajrani Mataji, Radhyuti Mataji, Premalata Mataji, Prana Mataji, and Rangaradhika Mataji. Yeah, I mentioned that. So to all the devotees, I think let's chant one round because it's really difficult. It's not that easy that to come early in the morning and serve them, make 3 meals for them until in the evening. So they do it. They do have work also, but they're doing from their hearts. So let's chant one round dedicated to them. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So when we chant this mantra, we are also asking that engage me in services. That is the meaning of this mantra. So let's try that. Like we also get such services to serve the lordships in a very intimate way. Thank you for all the team. And today's cooking is done by Alphan team, led by Radhadyoti Mataji, Sindhya, and Ashutosh Prabhu helped a lot. And Amrita Mataji is also cleaning there. So to all the team and to the Alphan team, let's do one round, and also for all the cooking teams. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. And anybody here for the first time today? So whoever comes here for the first time, we give you a small gift, but big content in this. Okay, maybe Kamalkant Prabhu, can you just hand over the books? There are also Dutch copies if you want Dutch. Maybe you can tell your name once you get the gift. Prabhu, I think here. Please raise your hands. Keep raising your hands. Your name, Prabhu? Radhagiri. Okay, Haribol. Where are you from? In India. Maipur. Okay, how long you'll be here? Okay. Okay. Thank you. And Prabhu, your name? Huh? Gabri. Okay. Thank you, Prabhu. Shivansh. Thank you. Noemi. Sonal. Eva. Thank you. Surbi. Cow. Komal. And Srinivas. I'm also Srinivas. Still anyone else? Keep raising your hands if you have not received the book and you are here for the first time. Okay, thank you. And uh, we do have so many programs and you're here for the first time. So if you don't know what programs and all we do, it's really big loss, right? If you're in the Netherlands. So please subscribe to our WhatsApp groups. There are so many community groups are there, but at least join 2 important groups. One is the program information, and you will find the QR codes outside at the desk. There are 2 QR codes. Ensure that you at least subscribe to that so that you get the updates. So the program information, you get all the program details. I think in the coming months we have very big festivals coming, starting from Gaur Purnima, Ram Navami, and also Kirtan Mela. Have you all noticed the posters outside? No, it's a big one in like east west. We kept in all directions. Please, at least because we don't have big temple, but everybody has a big heart, so they're trying to accommodate whatever they can. So please, there are posters outside. Please subscribe to also Kirtan Mela because the website is already ready for that. So you can already buy the tickets. Right now, you can already make your own reservations. And so many events coming like this, so don't miss. There's so many things coming. So many senior devotees are also visiting us. So that way you also get the association of everybody, and then you also get engaged yourself in big services. Yeah. So please subscribe to two groups, and the second group is a volunteers group. So in the volunteers group, we keep posting the services, whatever we have. So whenever we need more hands, so please we'll be putting the messages there. So you can respond and take part in services whenever you are available. Make sense? Yes, thank you. And yeah, that's all about the program information. And also, yeah, Yogamai Mother just donated for her kid's birthday, Sophie and Maxim. Thank you. Sophie and Maxim. We actually made a cake for them, but we don't see them here. Maybe we'll offer to Gaunita later, and then we'll cut it after our prasadam serving here. Yeah? Maybe one of our devotees, maybe Mukti Mataji, can get on their behalf. Yeah, I think that's all about the announcements. Thank you. I think Denak team is here. Thanks for coming, Keetan Prabhu and team. So nice to have you all playing Mridang here because we have our own people. It's also a good addition when you're all here. Thank you for making it. So we'll have Prashadam serving now. So we'll make 2 rows here and Mataji is there. And we'll serve Prashad here. Please have Prashad. And after that also we have Kirtan. The Kirtan music is until 7:30. So please make use of it and then you can go homes. Thank you so much. So Nitai Gaurchandra Bhagwan ki, Srila Prabhupada ki. And we actually end with Vrindavan meditation. I didn't do that, sorry. We'll just do that meditation for the welfare of everyone. Jai Jai Radhe Jai.